completely different. But that is as far as anybody's ever gone from the first position. Nobody's even made it to be the last two. So kind of crazy. Now, this match is going to determine. We already know Dragunov and Totes Magoats are going to be in the final of the King of the Ring tournament. This is going to determine who the next two components in that match are. And that match happens at the King of the Ring pay-per-view to become the King of the Ring. So in this match, we've got Strudel, we've got Rob Lee, we've got GC Rock, and we have Father Time. So, the other thing is, Rob Lee is the hardcore champion. The hardcore title is on the line also in this match. So, the first two, or the last two standing, will move on to the King of the Ring tournament. Or the King of the Ring final at the King of the Ring pay-per-view. The last person standing will be the hardcore champion. Right now it's Rob Lee. Can he retain his title or not? That we are about to find out. I'll tell you, before we started the TSW stuff, Strudel was the hardcore champion forever. He's had one shot at it, didn't make it. Now, yeah, that's the other thing. It could have been different if her back was okay, but you could see where she fell down, and you can be injured in this game.
Introducing the challenger from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 310 pounds. He is one half of the champions, GC Rock.
GC Rock, another special title holder with the 8-man tag team champion. And if you haven't seen that match, go back in the title, find out where that happened, and watch that match. That is a crazy match. It's a one-of-a-kind match where four tag teams get together, but they compete as individuals and not against each other. Last person standing in that becomes, for their team, the 8-man tag champions. I know, isn't that crazy? Hey, I'm telling you right now, if that was possible, you would have been the one to do it. And that's the other thing. I am actually really excited to see what some of the new things like that are coming, because they recreated the entire game. It's on a completely different engine. It looks amazing from what we've seen so far. But what new stuff did they add in there? What kind of new entrances?
And introducing the challenger from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 230 pounds, the legend, Daddy T.
Oh, Daddy T, Father Time. Yeah, and then you think about this game. This is 2K19. The new game, 22. It has been 3 years. Everybody keeps saying 2 years, but if you think about when this game actually came out and when that game's coming out, it will have been 3 years. That's 3 years of wrestling ideas, 3 years of new entrances and new wrestlers and new attires and new this and new moves and all this new stuff. 3 years of new stuff just in real life wrestling. And now you put in a brand new engine. So now what can you do? What did they want to do before that they couldn't do that they are going to be able to do now? And they built this out on next gen systems. It's available on current gen systems, but they built it out on next gen systems. So like, it's going to be crazy. Like, if you really think about it, it is going to be crazy. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. They say that they're taking care of a bunch of the clipping issues, which will be awesome. They say the title belts look amazing. We haven't seen them yet, but they say that that they look even better than they looked in this game. So, yeah, I'm so excited to see what. And if you can fly in on a dragon, Dragunov, you'll be flying in on a dragon. Faux show.
And introducing the challenger from St. Paul, Minnesota, weighing in at 285 pounds, Stone Hard.
Old Strudel coming in, trying to get his shot at the TSW World or Hardcore Championship. Really, in another lifetime, in another wrestling universe, was also, much like Phoenix, one of the longest tenured champions that we had. People couldn't beat him. So, him and Teddy really were trying to get rolling as a tag team, but King of the Ring happened, right? So, a bunch of single stuff started happening, and he just keeps advancing. So, who's it going to be? Who's going to join Dragunov and Totes to see
and
who becomes the four-way?
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 273 pounds, he is the Alliance Hardcore Champion, the Warden, Rob Lee.
Yeah, in a four-way match, who is going to become the King of the Ring? There's a lot of stuff on the line. If you become the King of the Ring, you are guaranteed some title shot at every single pay-per-view that happens in TSW Wrestling. You're the King of the Ring. That's what it's going to be. In real life, King of the Ring never really meant much, right? After the first one. In TSW, King of the Ring is going to mean something. Every single time the King will be on that pay-per-view event. And so will the Queen when we decide the Queen. And then culminating at the end of a WrestleMania-style event where the King of the Ring will face, if he isn't already or she is, the Queen isn't already, will get the world title shot. Just how it goes. That's a sharp-looking belt, too. Yeah, this is it's a good game. I wouldn't even buy this game right now, though. In 5 weeks, in 5 short weeks, 2K22 is going to be out. That's what I would buy. So we already know, like, look, each one of them has a finisher move right off the bat. They're going to hit their guy with the finisher move. Hey, when Coach doesn't walk out with the title belt, that's what he carries in the baseball bat. It's kind of funny. Sting's my guy. Yeah, Strudel just hit him with his finishing move. He's going to get a 2 count on G. Yeah, police baton. The big boss man, that's who used to carry that one out. So what's funny is in this match are the 2 guys that actually have very similar finishing moves. Father Time putting the sands of time on Rob Lee, but again, now everybody is almost, I think everybody's used their finisher. So now it's time to get serious. GC Rock and Strudel going at it. Father Time and Rob Lee going at it. Yeah, I'm just trying to save you some money. In the course of 2 weeks, I ended up spending $250 on 2K20, which is broken, and I couldn't get a refund, and 2K19, $100+ versions of both those games. And now I'm buying the $119 version of 2K22. But it's been a little while, so it's cool, right? Now, all the competitors are on the outside of the ring. Big kind of like shoulder carry. Rob Lee going for a pin. I know. 2. Yeah, it was a lot of money. You ain't kidding. I was kind of pissed off about the whole thing. I didn't realize, I thought like every other game it was broken, like all the reviews in the beginning, but it had been like 8 months. So I thought that they'd fixed it. They did not fix it. So yeah, I got pissed off, went and bought the 2K19 game, had to recreate everything again, and yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've gotten more than $200 out of this game, so. But the new game's out, and we're going after the new game. Strudel setting up on GC Rock for the tasty pastry. Hits G with it, rolls him up. 1, 2, and remember, the last 2 people in this match will go on to the final King of the Ring match at the King of the Ring pay-per-view. So a lot on the line here tonight. Dragunov's already in. Totes is already in. Who is going to be the next 2 to make it in? And it looked like I might have missed it. Oh, Father Time already split open. But it looked like he had the C4 put on him. 1, 2. She kicks out in 2 again. And quite the fight going inside and outside the ring. I can't even decide which one to talk about more. And now, Father Time bringing Rob Lee back onto the inside. And GC Rock decided he wants a little bit of Father Time. And so Rob's like, all right, I guess you do that. I'll take on Strudel. Picks up Strudel for a big choke slam. Rolls Strudel up. 1, 2. And Strudel kicks out in 2. Also, remember, hardcore title on the line right now. Father Time trying to stay on top of GC Rock and take care of that hand. Rolls him up. 1. Only a 1 count. Now, Strudel and Rob Lee have very similar finishing moves. Just different names. But they look very, very similar. And a big slam set up by Strudel. And Strudel goes to pick him up. Can't do it. Rob reverses out of it, but Strudel right back up on top of him and throws him outside of the ring. I appreciate it. I have a lot of fun doing it. And it looked like, I was going to say, it looked like Father Time was going to pin GC Rock. Gets a 2 count. Kind of paused, though. And that's not what you got to be concerned about with Father Time. Father Time can put you in the sands of time quickly. GC Rock split open, too, even though you can't see it. But under his helmet, he is also bleeding now. Sit-through slam, and GC Rock getting a little bit tired. Rob Lee going for the pin on Strudel on the outside. 1, 2, 3. And Strudel's eliminated, so we know that if anything else happens, Strudel will not be in the finals. The next one to get pinned, and there it is! It is the sands of time put on by Father Time to Rob Lee. Can Rob Lee get out? He can't get out, and that's what I was talking about. That's how fast it happens. Father Time headbutting the helmet. He said, I'm bleeding already. Doesn't even matter. So it's going to be Dragunov. It's going to be Totes McGoats, GC Rock, and Father Time in the finale for the King of the Ring. Crazy. That is crazy. Rob went to do a quick, hey, look at me, Mom. And Father Time somehow recovered real quick, grabbed that arm that he was cheering with the crowd and threw him down and put him in the crossface. or the sands of time and had him tap. What is he doing right now? Missile drop kick from the outside of the ring back to the inside. And one thing's going to happen. We are going to have a new hardcore champion. Now, Father Time could end up winning that championship again and would be the first two-time champion of any title that we have in TSW. Nobody has won the same title twice. Put G in that armbar, or GC Rock could win it for the first time. Could be G's. G setting up for the Pebble Buster. Pinsom goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And how fitting is that? GC Rock wins the hardcore title on the Pebble Buster. Very cool. Very cool. So now we know the King of the Ring is set up. Totes McGoats, Dragunov, Father Time, and GC Rock will face off to see who will become TSW's first King of the Ring.
Here is your winner and new Alliance Hardcore Champion, GC Rock.
So GC Rock has won 3 different titles. He's won the Special 8-Man Tag Team title, but he was TSW's very first world title holder, and now becomes the hardcore title holder. And the first one to win 2 different, no, not the first one to win 2 different singles. Father Time, boom, and Rob Lee all did it as well. So, and now, guys, this is time for the main event.